Hey y'all, how are y'all doing? Y'all, we only gonna be here for a little while, but the girl Ellie had to drop in because so much is going on. Hey, Meta the Great One, Malika, Stefan Faulkner, TubeU 990, Beauty Me, No Go Niece, Aboriginal Goofies Exposed, Stally C. Hey. Child, I seen so many things, Sally. And I just want to give us a little time to look at this. Oh my goodness. You go from being the victim to being the attacker again. And hey, Kathy Sab. Marissa is losing it, guys. Bitch, you all over the place. Okay? Let us just get right into you because see, you can't take the heat, but you keep wanting to come into the kitchen for some reason. And I'm not understanding. You so obsessed with me for whatever reason. You obsessed with the idea that you want to see me. You want to see me just as much as your man for some odd reason. And I notice in many of your videos now that we reviewed, you keep talking about licking your pussy, honey. No way, and you can't lick mine. Okay, I'm not interested. You don't have good hygiene, and I don't find you that attractive. It's something about a begging bitch that turns me off. So let's just say that, okay? You need to get off the internet, bitch, because you were unfucking hinged, okay? You lost, okay? You lost. You lost in the sauce somewhere. I don't know exactly where it happened. But one minute you a victim, and the next minute you begging for help, and then you also want to attack people. But you want to say that you're being bullied. Bitch, pick a side and stay on it. Pick a side and stay on it. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Y'all, let's watch this Marissa's video. Marissa is delusional. And it's worse than we thought, guys. She is mentally unfucking stable. Y'all. And I'm sure she's in here watching, waiting for us to react. And that's exactly what we gonna do, Marissa. We gonna react. Because that's what this is, a reaction channel. Okay. Y'all, Marissa says she's being attacked. But I'm struggling to find a job. Now, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but hey, Petty Betty, guess what I noticed? I'm starting to realize what the grift is. See, the grift is you say a whole bunch of nothing and say, oh, this is the reason I need help. Well, hold on now. Because technically, um, they never told you they were taking down your channel, right? Did they tell you that? Because like the person said in the comments, can you show us where they said that? You would not do that now, would you? Hey, the Jackal. Hey, Manifest Reality. Of course you won't, because they never fucking said it. They said 3 strikes, you're pending channel removal, but you have the option to counter. And you've done that. And you're still making videos and you're still making lives. So why would you lie and say that's leading to your income being lost when you're still on YouTube? Can you show us where they said they terminate your channel? Let us see. We want to see. Of course you won't show us that. That's when you started calling the lady a hater. You know why? Because they ain't never told you they was taking down your channel. You such a fucking liar. See, you like the devil. You mix the truth with lies. You know your channel can be removed because of the strikes, but it has not been. Just like how you tried to strike my channel away and it didn't work. So you could strike people, but if they strike you, they're not thinking about your family. Bitch, was you thinking about ours? Were you thinking about ours? Why your family more important than everybody else's? And you know, a big point here. Hey, Money Boy Trey, why is it that you think with November coming, people losing their subsidizing dietary income, food stamps and WIC, you get your ass on this internet and say you need help with November rent? Bitch, we all need help right now. What you saying? Nothing. A whole bunch of nothing. You got a lot of nerve to come out here month after they just paid 3 months of rent for you, allegedly. Now you ask them to pay 4 when a lot of people are facing not getting their food stamps and WIC, and they got babies. You don't even have a baby and just don't fucking work. You went and got yourself knocked up because you wanted 3 kids. You know what you want, but you just don't know what it takes to take care of what you want. But whose problem is that? See, this is very educational. Okay, we want these young girls, because my analytics, yeah, I'm turning the wheel now, tells me that I have a young population that watches me as well. Okay, the ages all the way from 18 to 64, according to the analytics. And with that being said, we want to tell them what not to fucking do. Because this here, train wreck. You all out of touch with reality. Completely out of touch. Hey, messy subjects. Hey, manifest reality. Elaborate a little bit for me, manifest. I think I'm a little slow to catching on to that. Hey, love, Marisha. Happy Saturday, manifest reality. So, y'all, after we ended our live yesterday, there was a video posted right after from your girl, yours truly, and she said, she's struggling. So let's really look at it.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, West Indie Collection. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Glad to have you here. So in this video, I do not want to make this video too long, but I'm going to, speak on some things that's been happening, okay? So yeah, we're just gonna hop right into this video, y'all. Literally. Okay, so my channel is officially under attack. People are out to get me.
First of all, nobody's out to get you, bitch. You're not even that important. Okay, we reacting to the videos that you put out. Okay, you are attacking people. You said you like to fight. Who you know you can just walk up to and hit them, and they're not going to strike back. Literally, you struck someone or people, and they struck you back. You seem to think that you going out and pandering to subscribers who know you are a panhandler, who fraudulently mishandles the funds and lies about what you're doing with them. You sitting up here trying to get them to side with you. Let me tell you something real quick, Marissa. I don't give a fuck who on your side. How about that? I don't give a fuck who think anything about anything anybody doing to you. How about that? Because we don't. I don't. You call people out to fight and start with them and attack them and want them to handle you with care. Girl, if you don't get your goofy ass off this internet, we already knew you was slow, but you showing all new levels of slow. But guess what? I don't even think you're slow. I think you're manipulative. But this shit ain't working. A lot of people see right through the foolishness. See, because right before you, after you posted this bullshit today, you asked for help. So you setting the stage and you think nobody don't know what you're doing. All this is a setup for you to beg. For you to say your channel is affected. Hey, Nima Loves. Your channel is affected. And now you're not making the money you was making before. So you need help again. All the while you got a man though. But they don't pay nothing. None of the men pay a damn thing. Your supporters have to do it. Newsflash, bitch, you ain't got no supporters. Nobody can afford to fund your lifestyle when they know you lying. You don't want to prove to nobody how much your income is. You know why? Because you're lying. Your income has changed. Your rent has changed so many times since you've been on this fucking app. All so you could beg. But we'll let you continue.
And that is just so crazy because I've been on YouTube for years and I never had these issues ever. But yeah, people are out to get me.
You never had an audience until you did what you did to Marcus. And I don't care. I need to go speak on Marcus because that's a mute point. I really don't give a shit, really. But you never had an audience. But let's be clear. People want to talk about ethics. What this bitch did was unethical. You slept with that man and went on the internet and told everybody he gave you an STD. And BV ain't even STD. Now, in joking, I would say, oh, Marcus gave her gingivitis because she said he gave her oral sex and that's how she got it. But let's be clear. You slandered his name. It was defamation because you were sleeping with more than just him. Manipulation. Setting the stage. You got your audience based on drama. And then when you started to get the kind of attention that you so wanted desperately, you can't handle it. Because people ain't saying what you want to hear. So you want to control what people can and can't say. They got to see things your way. And if they don't, oh, I'm going to strike their channel. Hey, pretty little butterfly. Bitch, this ain't how this work. I'm sorry. People say they don't like when I call you out your name. Ho, this not how this work. And that's not calling you out your name because you said yourself you sold your body for money and whoever don't like it, that's their problem. We played that video too. So you shouldn't mind being called a hoe because you said yourself that's what you was. So ho, that ain't how this work. Okay? You understand? I'm sure you don't because you don't want to. You stand up to everybody else except for them niggas who dragging you through the mud and won't give you $2 damn. Nigga won't send a lift for you to go to the doctor's appointment. You riding the MARTA with him. Don't get me started, Marissa. Please. You sad situation. Hey, Coco. Hey, hello,
I've been bullied, harassed. I've been like all types of stuff, you know, and it's a lot of, jealous people, for sure. So one of these,
we saw your house. We are so fucking jealous. None of our couches come apart like that. Like a Lego set. I'm so fucking jealous. My couch got legs. OMG, my baby got a bed. More than one. She got a bassinet too. That's in my room. And she often is in it when she want to be close to me. And sometimes in my bed. In my big California king. With a headboard. I'm so fucking jealous. I got dressers, nightstand, chest. Yeah, I'm jealous. My daughter got that shit too. I'm jealous. Bitch, the money you spent on 2 kids, I spent on 1 winter shopping. I'm jealous. Of what, bitch? You ain't even got decent clothes. Why would I be jealous? See, you got the type of get over spirit that never quite let you get ahead. I believe you throw that word around so freely because you a jealous bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I go calling you a jealous bitch again? Because you a jealous hoe. But you got to be a low hoe for a pimp to throw you back to the streets. Let that sink in. The pimp let you go. Most pimps want you to pay. Or they'll say it's another pimp. They just set your ass free. Hey, Bill Cosby. Hey, Gemini Jim. Let's be real. Who's that? Brit Brad says my house is nice and furnished every room. So jealous of what? The trap house she lives in? Come on. Come on. My daughter got more shoes than Thomas. She way younger than him. I'm just talking about that one. And that's not to say what I have over what you have, but you got to make this jealousy scenario make sense. But see, it does to me because I think you were jealous as whore. You speaking on the fact that I got a child? I do. Did you hear her? She's healthy. And we ain't waiting on the week. And we not going to struggle when the week don't show up, Marissa. We ain't pandering on the stamps. But you not either because you're selling them. You already told us that too. And then try to backtrack and say you never sell stamps. Well, in your video, you said you did. Now you're trying to make it seem as it's a one-time situation, but wait a second. But we lying on you every time we show proof of the very things you say you don't fucking do. And you do them. You a terrible mother. It ain't got nothing to do with you disciplining your children. You are a terrible mother. Don't worry about my daughter, because she don't go through that what Thomas and Momo go through. At all. At all.
These people is somebody that you guys do, I'm sure you guys know of. I'm not going to say any names, but this particular person is doing false reports on me, false copyrighted reports on me.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion. And you should, if you feel like that, respond. Because that is your opinion. Because their opinion and my opinion, if you talk about me, is that you falsely copyright striking us too. Our work is transformative. People are not watching just because they're looking at you. They also listening to our responses. They are making statements. We all talk. So we think you fall striking us. So how you figure that you more justified and the right person in the room?
Pulling up old videos of me and, like I said, false reporting. So with that,
Old videos of you, Marissa. They're videos that you put out and they are of you. And 6 months ago ain't old. Craig was 6 months ago. That's not old. We looked at some older videos of you because you like to. Exactly, the jackal. No one can save her from herself. She thinks she could talk her way out of everything. Everything. When you interviewed with Marcus a year ago, you said yourself that you was an escort, a corn star, all these things. So for us to show the old videos where you said you were doing these things, you brought that up. You still sit on live and talk about your experiences. But when we talk about it, we bringing up old stuff. Okay. Gotcha. Hey, Miss B. Her and the Autobite have the same energy. They love charging at walls. Period. Period. Right, manifest. This person family offers advice and is rejected. You don't want to know nobody's heart. You want to know their hand. It ain't about the advice people give you and the fact that they care. You don't care about all that. You tell them don't worry about your kids. It's about, can they give to you? Do they have money? They're not a subscriber. They should be a supporter. Because you need a support. As you said in your other video, somebody got to help you. Why does it have to be the strangers? People who you say can't afford you. I don't understand.
That means is it causes my channel to be at strike and for my channel to get...
What does that mean for your channel to be at strike? What exactly does that mean? I ain't never heard a channel at strike. Your channel has been strike? Really should be struck, but still. Well, you did it to other people. You said you like to fight. Would you like to fight people who won't fight back? Many people told you don't do it, including Foreign Blood. She said don't do it, Marissa. Because if they do it back to you, see, she had already been sparing your ass because people had been talking about calling CPS and calling Department of Children and Family Services about these GoFundMes that you've been getting for years and not reporting. And that lady stood up for you. But I tell you one thing. Who ain't gonna stop people is me. You're gonna get everything you deserve. You don't care about how you handle other people, but you want people to handle you with care. People come in that chat, you cuss them out. You talk to them like a dog. Well, you can't take it, but you could dish it?
Removed within a certain time frame. However, being that I am fighting back, that is my chance to, have all this stuff go away, because the other person doesn't have nothing on me. Like, the other person does not own none of my content.
Now, I want you guys to remember this because she later comes back and says her channel is supposed to be taken down. See, Marissa can't remember her own stories and she lies so much. She lies so much about everything. Everything is smoke and mirrors, deception and lies. None of it is the truth.
Will not be a way to prove that this person owns my original content, anything. So that's illegal. So I'm doing the best I can to take proper action.
That's illegal, guys. It's illegal.
So that way my channel don't end up getting deleted. But I just wanted to let everyone know that has been rocking with me, supporting me. Thank you guys. I love you. And I'm not going to speak on what will happen moving forward. Let's say if my channel does disappear due to people doing stuff out of hate. I'm not going to speak too much on that either. However, this whole experience has been just a wake-up call, and I was just, I just feel like I'm looking at the pros, and the cons of this situation. However,
I want to say that if you feel like it's a wake-up call, let it be a wake-up call that you need to have a job. Okay? Let it be a wake-up call that you need a job. You don't have good spending or saving habits. So you need a job all the time. Okay? You get on here and you expose your child's father, he could strike your channel. He never consented to being put on YouTube. You told people to call his job. Did he consent to that? Probably not.
I'm going to remain positive. And the thing about it is these people, they're trying, or this person or people are out to get me and trying to strike my channel due to false claims of a copyright issue.
Your copyright issue is false, though. Your copyright claim is false. By her own actions, she's the one facing, right, being eradicated, right. But let her tell it, she's the victim. You struck channels and channels struck you back. You say I was false, yours false. So I guess we feel the same way. Child, somebody get the raid. Because this is a whole damn roach. Y'all see, she said again, currently never served with an eviction. Exactly. But she told us she was facing eviction. The word games. To everyone who gave money to her. Look at her. The word play.
Little do they know, if these people are coming after me, that they will not have no content moving forward to make of me. So,
bitch, we don't care. I mean, oh God. Whore, we don't care. You think you're the only person on YouTube that's interested? We actually look at other people, you foot dragger. You dirty foot. We have looked at Lachey Hitton. We've looked at Ratiti Mommy. We've looked at Kevin Samuels. None of them struck our channel. Kevin Samuels is a big one. Millions of subscribers. Over 1 million. He didn't strike the channel. His channel didn't strike ours. But you did. That just goes to show you don't know fair use. You don't know what you're talking about. You're abusing the copyright strike process. And now you want to say we are. But you are. Your opinion is that we're abusing you, but our opinion is you abusing us, because guess what? You did play my audio of my video in your live and reacted to it, right? When you said we were talking about you. How was it not the same thing? Oh, but you can do it, but we can't. Get the fuck out of here.
So there you go. That'll work out in my favor, because it's one thing to do a reaction of somebody. It's another to like cause defamation, harass, cyberbully somebody.
How did we defame you? When did the defamation start? Let's just start there. When did the defamation start? Because I'm trying to understand when we defamed your character. Because from my understanding, you have yet to tell me how we defamed and when we defamed your character. I'm still waiting on that, because everything you said we lied about, I showed you was true. You back begging, and I want you to know that that is against YouTube policy. Posting all that, spamming everybody for you page, and posting your GoFundMe and posting your Cash App every day. That's not what this app is for. That's not what it's for. So help me understand how we defaming you. So when we flag you, which I have almost 20, 30 videos of you just straight up begging. I'm tired of seeing it. How was that defamation? Hey, Ariel Porter. How was that defamation? Absolutely, Ariel. A clear violation of YouTube policies and guidelines. So if we report you, we wrong. We don't care about how you feed your children, and we're hurting you. But when you report us, you in the right. You're doing the right thing. Well, we're going to do the right thing too. We're going to report you. I've already done that part. like, yep, I struck you too, but I reported you too for all that begging, posting them cash apps, flooding people for you page. You still doing it. I'm going to actually sit down today and get an email out to YouTube, because this, if they can't rectify this is egregious mismanagement of their platform, because this is against their policy and guidelines, and this gives everybody else the right. They feel like they could do the same. This is a clear example of somebody who just floating through the cracks, doing whatever they want to do, violating every policy and guideline YouTube has. It's been doing it for over a year. Now you see how you think I'm wrong if I do that? But you could do it to us. And we are within guidelines for fair use. But if you do it, you're doing the right thing. If we do it, we're doing you wrong and misusing the platform. We'll let YouTube decide, because they already sent all of my strikes back to you. Even the video with Craig that you tried to flag because you didn't like the fact that we were laughing when we saw Craig. You protected Craig more than you protected Will. You never struck a Will video, only Craig's.
And so forth. You know, like, don't steal my content, and do not bring up my kids. Other than that,
you're gonna bring up everything in your video. If you feel like you could beat your kids and tell us don't worry about it, call CPS, we're gonna talk about it. We only reacting to the things that are in your video. We can react to all of that. If you don't like it, keep them off the internet. Period. You can't tell us what we can and can't say. You gonna set guidelines now of what we could do? Girl, bitch, fuck around and find out.
You're free to have your own opinion about me or whatever, but do not bring my kids up. Don't show their faces in your clips. Don't speak on my kids, and definitely don't be stealing my content.
But you think we gonna go out here and bleep our faces? Them kids in every video for hours. Momo little feel of peas be in every video. Okay? We ain't taking all that out. No, you don't take it out. We only show what you show.
That's, to me, it's just off limits, you know? People are literally mad at me because I'm doing what's right. I'm doing what's right, you know? Another thing I would like to touch on, though,
because I'm doing what's right, guys. I'm doing what's right. I'm doing what's right. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Girl, you ain't doing the right thing. If you was, you take better care of them kids. But that's another story for another day. But you're definitely not doing what's right. But go ahead. Keep on.
About my channel overall, this, due to my situation of me asking for help and everything, it really struck people's nerves. And due to that, I feel like it's definitely brought me a lot of unwanted attention to my channel. I have an overall positive channel. Y'all know, if you be looking at my videos, I do vlogs. I do a little bit of everything.
Let me tell you something, Marissa. You stood in your kitchen telling Will Cookie was blacker than him, fat, unattractive, a level down. He could at least stepped up. None of that's positive. You curse your kids out on a regular basis. I done showed 2 videos. For reciprocity, sent me a 3rd one. And I think I got a 4th one too. My girl, you ain't got no positive channel. You and Will trying to rewrite history and change some narratives, but attacking the people who were present when they saw the mess is not how you do it. No, ma'am, you don't have a positive channel. You or Will. Both of y'all don't have a positive channel. Y'all brought y'all relationship to YouTube. Now you don't like what come with it. Too bad.
However, yes, it is all my
exactly, the Jackal. Where the puppet master? Honey, he went live last night.
Doing me share my story. However, people are trying to paint me in a bad light, though, due to my situation.
Paint you? Bitch, you is in a bad light. And I want you to get that booger out your nose. But ain't nobody painting you in no type of light. You don't like how you look when this shit is played back. But in the moment that you're doing it, you think it's cute. That's not our problem. Maybe if you correct the behaviors, acknowledge, correct it. You lack accountability, and it makes you unlikable.
Mind you, these are strangers. These are not people that actually know me.
We definitely agree we don't know you, so we have no really reason to bully you or pick on you because we don't know you. We are only talking about what we see. We agree to that.
See me in my day-to-day life to make these type of judgments or assumptions.
We did see you in day-to-day life. We saw everything you recorded day to day. Yes, we did. We saw you in your day-to-day life. Yes, we did.
About me or just whatever. But either way, they are also spreading false information about me. As
how were we playing your videos? How? Ariel Porter said, begging, threatening to sell coochie if Will don't act right. Did we make that up? No. You said that. You said that. Jesse James says, who feeds their kids at 11 p.m.? Marissa. She said she woke them up to eat. Girl. Why are they, half the time they still running around? Fake needing help. Aboriginal. Never lied. You making up, you creating situations for the reason that you need help. But the reality is, you're just a begging whore. The one who dropping all that pipe off and you don't have to give you nothing. But you think supporters should pay you. Right, Beauty Me. For the one, she wants to be able to remove her children from the videos due to them not having any home training and for them not being properly cared for. Okay? You don't want people to see how you poorly providing for those children and speaking on it. When sitting on satellites zoomed into them damn Crocs, I like to fell out. Those are leisure shoes. I agree. Not go to school. And it's time to throw them away. Messy Subject says her children is up until 2 in the morning and 3 and 4 in a.m. in the morning. This shit is crazy. Crazy. I agree, Jesse. An entitled narcissist.
As well as bullying me, and they're bringing other people in my life into it that I do not appreciate at all. Because
who you talking about, Craig or Will? Because we ain't got the skeezy yet. You talking about Craig or Will? Girl.
Because at the end of the day, you don't have all the facts, you know?
We don't have to have all of them when you showing us everything we need to know. And we know what Will told us. And when we cross-reference all the information, it matches with Craig. That's Craig Carlos. Okay? The Craig Carlos name came from Will. But his name is Craig. You introduced us to Craig. Craig, come say hey. Craig, come say hi to everybody. Aboriginal says the children need to be fed and bathed before 9. I agree. Then they should be in the bed at 9 o'clock. You got a 3-year-old. Why is he running around? The Jackal says she said people won't let her tell her story. What is her story? She is going through everything she put herself through. She could have avoided everything that she puts herself in. 100%. And I agree, Petty Betty. That's why Thomas missing all at school. The Jackal says her situation is one that she earned all in her own, all by herself. Creating situations of urgency. Creating situations where she needs help. So she can beg. If she's a begging whore. And get mad when you say that. Then stop begging. You keep saying you're not in the industry no more, but you was just saying you wanted to sell some Gucci. Make it make sense. And then if you put all this energy into looking for a job as you did striking channels, then you would have a job right now.
So with that being said, it's brought me some definitely unwanted attention, because now I feel like, even though I have, people that love my content, there's people that have this picture of me and they're automatically bullying me and stuff because they think I'm just this person that's asking for money. I'm this, I'm that, I'm a bad mom.
That's all you do. You beg for money. That's it. If anybody says anything to you that you, that's like, I think that's shade, and you blocking them. It's all about how you interpret things. Never mind the intent. Somebody give you good advice, you offended by it. I ain't finna do that. I'm not doing that. Or then why the fuck are you begging for our money? If you don't want to hear nothing nobody got to say. Take your know-it-all ass somewhere and make it your own way.
All this and so forth, which is crazy. But again, I don't mind people saying their opinions about me. However, keep my content and my family out of it.
Girl, you can't stop us. YouTube done told you that. They sent all that shit back to you. Okay, you got 10 days. You got copyright paperwork. I mean, what you got? Nothing. Okay, video's going back up. Exactly. Do whatever you're gonna do. I don't even care. Girl, my channel ain't monetized. Who making money off of you? So I know you know that that's not the situation. What you don't like is the truth being out there. And nobody's lying on you. Nobody. And here you're going to make a brief admission, but then you try to backtrack. You don't know. Damn, you a lost hoe.
Or as long as you're not abusing it, you know what I mean? As in, like, you're supposed to if you're going to talk about a situation, it's supposed to be for a service, like educational or something, not just.
Girl, it's criticism is a part of fair use. Commentary. You can't tell us what we could do. You don't control us. You might control Momo. You might control Thomas. You cannot control Will. You cannot control nobody else, but you gonna try to control us? The fuck out of here. Girl, you a sad situation, okay? Right, Jesse James, a washed up 304. Miss B says a 3-year-old should be in the bed by 8 p.m. I can see it. And Jesse James said if you don't agree with her, you a hater. Right. The Jackal says this like one long in living color skit that just won't ever end. Huh. Ariel Porter, is Thomas taking his pills or not? Because his mama don't seem to know. And don't seem to be taking hers either. Are you taking yours, Marissa? Goodness. Aboriginal says, since seeing her from Marcus' channel, all I ever seen her do is big. Exactly. How much help do you fucking need? Right? No go niece. We have a purpose for our channel. We're educating people on a scammer. On scamming. On a scammy. You don't like it? Sorry. But that's what we're doing. Right. She might be able to control Craig, Stefan. But she ain't controlling nothing over here. Up that late on the school night. At that. What's Craig's channel? Sally, see, I don't know if Craig got a channel. The way she be cussing out, she definitely ain't controlling Momo. Exactly. Hello, Jules. The way she be cussing Momo out and Thomas, she can't really control them. She about to lose control of the whole house. Writing all over the walls, chair taken apart, shit everywhere. New clothes ain't hung up. Just a mess, a wreck.
Just to cause, like, to humiliate someone, try to expose someone, like, that's not okay. So
to expose someone, that's not okay, guys.
So another thing is, I
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Oh, Lord, y'all. Look on the channel, Lord. Oh, goodness. No, that ain't what we want. Bishop, go away.
Hey, everyone. Welcome. Just me learning, just an overall experience of how that's why at the end of the day, I want to protect my children. It's going to be hard for me not to probably show my kids. Get it when people they just feel like the statement is that it's not something I just do like on a daily or just every day. About how I am sometimes in interaction with my kids, some occasional or something, not just to cause to humiliate someone, try to expose someone. Like, that's not okay. So another thing is, I feel like, well, for one, my kid, no
100% Bill Cosby talk herself into a corner and then get mad about it.
My kids are not going anywhere, okay? My kids are not getting taken away from me or anything of sort.
Who's trying to get your kids taken? But you need parenting classes. You're not a good mom. And we standing on that. You're not a good mom.
However, this also has been a wake-up call to me as well. I know I'm a good mother, and I don't have...
Bitch, you in denial. Because you're not. You know wrong. You bought them kids 4 outfits each, and that's their winter fall clothes. How? They ain't even a week worth of clothes.
I have to say it or claim I love my kids. I know I love my kids. And
love is an action word, a sacrifice. See, people throw that word around so freely because you had them. You think it's a statement piece that you love them because I'm their mom. No. Mothers who love their children, feed them at appropriate hours, meet their dietary needs, better themselves to better their children, ensure their children's needs are met, ensure they are taking their medication if they're supposed to be, gets their hair cut, teaches them how to groom themselves, brushes their teeth, washes their ass when they're 3 years old. Honey, we got many videos of you having Momo go in that bathroom and run his own bath water. You say you don't go in there with him, and he come out on his own. Just because you said recently, I gotta bathe you. That doesn't, just because you just started this, does not mean we ain't got videos to show that you ain't been doing it. You ain't wash your ass, so we know you ain't washing Momo's. Let's be clear.
That to my kids love me. Yes, I have to I'll admit, I have been caught by these online trolls / haters about how I am sometimes in interaction with my kids sometimes. If a real person...
Initially, you said that we lied on you and you don't even do the things that we accused you of. But when we showed the video, you've been caught. Bitch, we don't have to catch you. We just do a regular reactions. And this is your day-to-day. You do this shit all the time. Stop acting like this is a foreign concept and it happened once or twice. It happens all the time. I've already showed 2 videos. Oh, and I got a third. For reciprocity. I got a third one. And I don't know if Bishop in here, but hopefully he got this video for CPIS too. Because this is a good one. The Jackal said, notice that when she's saying things, she's not confident and she says a lot. But when she's talking mess and cussing people out, she don't say one damn time. When she cussed people out and told them to call CPIS before she deleted that video, she did not give a damn. No stuttering and them cussing. Oh, but I got another one where she cussing too. We gonna see that she don't say See, is in her head trying to get it together. But I'm about to show you. She's not a talker. Bill Cosby said even Marcus said he regret putting her on. Hey, Sienna Jewel. She said, I don't think Thomas seems like he needs a prescription. First, he needs more sleep and nutrition. And then after those things are fixed, evaluate him again. I agree. I believe anybody dealing with Marissa, dealing with the shit that we witness in these videos on a daily basis, you're going to act up. You're going to have some issues. She the one that seems unstable to me.
Person knows and pay attention. I get it, and everybody thinks the same. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not perfect, and I could get frustrated and stuff. You know, I admit that. You will see it. However, the way I deal with my kids, I probably obviously just try to avoid that being shown on social media, because it is like I'm being caught, like, you know. And I just want to clear something out. I want to clear something up. Is that is true. I do not with my kids or put my hands on my kids. And then again, people act like they never probably whooped their kid before with a belt or something. Like,
Marissa, I've been waiting on you to say this part because I saw this yesterday. And I don't know how Full Reciprocity knew this was coming up, but Full Reciprocity, baby, we showed 2 videos already when you called him a bastard, okay? And you slapped him in his face. Then we showed the one recently that you already had deleted, about you beating him and encouraging people to call CPS if they want to because you don't give a fuck. That's what you said. Well, what about this one, Marissa? Do you remember this video? Do you remember this video right here?
You know, I was dealing with a whole man that doesn't like me. He hates me.
Was that Will, Marissa? Probably.
And that's all I needed to know.
But you're still dealing with him.
And that kind of helped me really change my mindset and how I'm definitely moving forward with my life, because ain't no way in hell I'm going to be with a man that hates me.
Girl, you still with him.
Leave him alone.
It must hurt to see these videos because they just show how slow you are.
Hello. What are you doing?
Look, they're playing.
Oh my God. Why did y'all throw shit at me? What was that? Stop throwing stuff. Fucking fat bitch. Get out. Now. Why would you do that? Hold on, y'all. Time's getting a whooping. It's whooping time. Why the
Look who's
fuck would you
laughing.
throw that at my fucking head?
Y'all saw Momo laughing? They were playing. He came in there playing with Momo. He threw something. She threw it back. He threw a little toy. She threw it aggressively and said, "You bitch." Let's rewind it again. I just want to make sure everybody see it. Because remember, she don't beat her kids.
Leave him alone. What are you doing? You like, oh my God, why did y'all throw shit at me? What was that? Stop throwing stuff.
You said I'm not.
Fucking fat bitch. Get out. Now. Why would you?
Sound like she said fucking fat bitch. Let's just be fair. We gonna rewind it again. I know this must kill Marissa to see this type of shit. Hold on.
Leave him alone.
Sounds like she said fucking fat bitch. Hold on.
What are you doing? You like, oh my God, why did y'all throw shit at me? What was that? Stop throwing stuff. Fucking fat bitch. Get out. Now. Why would you do that? Hold on, y'all. Time's getting a whooping. It's whooping time. Why the fuck would you throw that at my fucking head? I didn't mean it. Why the fuck? Okay, I will. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Did y'all hear him say, "I'm so sorry"? Momo in there laughing. Now Momo came in there. He had already been playing with Thomas. Came in there to tell her like Thomas was bothering him. Thomas came and continued to play with Momo. They all laughing. She said, "You like this." He threw a sock. How could a sock hurt you? That teeny toy. Didn't even throw it hard. You threw that thing back so hard at that boy and called him a fucking fat bitch. But you're going to tell us we can't speak on your kids. Bitch, who more verbal abusive than you? Who is more verbally abusive than you? You want to talk about me being a mother? I could never say that to my child. I'm speaking life, light, power. I'm speaking on who you going to become. Never calling you a fat bitch. But you want to check everybody else mothering. Bitch, in the words of Michael Jackson, let's begin with the man in the mirror. Because you are a horrible mother. Let's rewind that again, y'all. Because it must burn Marissa on the inside to see this type of shit. But she just sat there and said, let's go back. Let's fact check her, y'all. We got to make sure we're giving her a fair shot. Okay? Because I think she just said she does not whip her children. Is that what she just said? Was that what she said?
To put my hands on my kids. I think that's my kids. And something up is that is true. I do not whip my kids or put my.
I do not whip my kids or put my hands on my kids. Is that what you just said?
Hands on my kids. I obviously just try to avoid that being shown on social media because it is like I'm being caught, like, you know, and I just want to clear something out. I want to clear something up is that is true. I do not whip my kids or put my hands on my kids. And
you don't whip your kids, Marissa? You don't whip him? So what the fuck was this? This might be light.
Why would you go out? Talk to mommy. Cuddle. Blanket. Hold on. Why you pull the sheet off my bed? That doesn't like me. He hates and that kind of helped me really change my mind. Oh, what are you doing? You like? Oh my God! Why did y'all throw shit at me? What was that?
Listen to Thomas say. Hey, sweet dark chocolate.
That bitch! Yeah! Now! Why would you do that? Hold on, y'all. Time's getting a whooping. It's whooping time. Why the fuck would you throw that at my fucking head? I didn't mean it. Why the fuck? Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Stop hitting me. Yeah, no right to it. Yeah, no right to it. Fucking hurt real. Don't get in the shower now. Try to put your ass on lock. Yeah.
She said before I whoop your ass on live, but whoop them. So she had more. Imagine when the cameras are not on. But she don't whip her kids, guys. This is the second whooping we done witnessed. Well, the third one that we've replayed and watched. She also called him a bitch. And didn't that slap hurt? It hurt, didn't it? She slapped him in his face. Okay? And then after that one, she whipped him and told people to call CPS. Because she don't give a fuck. But today, she don't beat her kids, guys.
Press that light and get in the shower or get another whooping. Her mom.
So anyway, Marissa, you say you don't beat your kids. Okay, we got that. Oh, we understand what you mean. Okay, we know it's a fucking lie, but okay. That's what you said. Okay. Go ahead. We listening to go ahead, finish.
And then again, people act like they never probably whooped their kid before with a belt or something.
You just said you didn't, though. And whipping your child or physically disciplining your child, but Marissa, who does that and call them fat bitches and bastards and goodness? You physically and verbally be abusive. But when your father disciplined you, you said you were abused and he went to jail. Do you think if Thomas called 911 and showed them these videos, they would think that you abusing him too? I mean, you are calling him bastards and slapping him in his face and beating him with belts and calling them fat bitches. And I don't know. You keep saying how your kids ain't going no way. Has CPS saw this? We'll let them be the judge. We're not trying to tear your family apart. Bitch, we telling you to be mindful that you might tear your family apart. Because the manner in which you are disciplining this child for the minor things that he's doing, the smallest shit, is too aggressive. You calling him shit you don't call bitches in the street. Fat bitches and bastards.
Like, but what I'm trying to say in that statement.
The Jackal says, I'm convinced he lives in the shower. I've never seen one live where she wasn't telling him to get in the shower. Side the Virgo said, Thomas need to call 911. Sienna Jewel says she's turning her kids against her. She's a liar. Hey, J. Mont the Great. She's a habitual liar. And that's how I know it can't be innocent and it can't be in love, because you keep lying about what you're doing. Who hasn't beat their kids? But you just said you didn't. You said you don't. So don't worry about who has. You said you don't. So you one of the people that don't. Yet we play multiple videos where not only are you physically disciplining him, you are verbally abusing him, lowering his self-esteem. If he goes to school and people bothering him and saying things to him, how you think he feel coming home here and you calling him fat bitches and bastards?
Is that it's not something I just do like on a daily or just every day. It's like literally probably like it's been a once in a blue.
Y'all know what's so crazy? Sister T came in here yesterday, and I always show love to her channel. And she had a live yesterday where she talked about, is it okay for a parent to call a child out their name? And a father referred to his daughter as a bitch, and a random woman got mad and wanted to fight him. He apologized to the woman. And I don't think he ever apologized to the child. But I say that to say that's a good subject, a topic. Bonju Universe, you have nothing to do on this beautiful Saturday. Just sad. You know what's really sad is that whoever you are, and I'm sure you probably are Marissa or Will, probably. You might be Craig, because she said Craig watched too. Who knows? You would watch this abuse and think, oh, you ain't got nothing better to do than to show this abuse. Listen to yourself. You sound like a fucking fool. A dummy. Okay, you sound like a fool, whoever you are. Yeah, delete your comment. That was the best thing for you to do, you damn dummy. Oh, no, you still here. This Vaughn's Universe is a fucking moron. And I usually don't. Well, you definitely will, Marissa or Craig. Oh, you Craig then. Okay, got you. Got you, Vaughn's Universe. So you, yeah. You must be Craig. I got you. And by the way, you are a deep down miserable person. That's the truth. And your mama is too. And I looked at your picture, and sweetie, I don't know if I've ever been able to see somebody with a forehead as big as yours, but that shit is too big to be real. You walk your ass in here looking like your hairline is past your back of your ears. And you want to tell me I'm projecting. Girl, look at your picture. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do you a favor. Since you came and posted in my area, I reserve the right to post your photo. And I'm going to. I want everybody to see who you are because you look a mess. Yeah. I bully behind the avatar. And you bully behind that picture that got you looking like a fucking cone head. You should have pulled up an avatar so you could talk this shit on, because you look a mess, ma'am. Them braids start at the top of your damn head, okay? You sitting there looking like one of the damn yin yang twins at an old age, and you want to come in here and check somebody. I don't know if you yin or yang, but you better go get your twin and come back with reinforcements, ma'am. Because you look a mess. Okay? You look a mess. You think because you showed your picture, you was going to come in here and say something. You need to get your ass on somebody's stage and sing from the window to the wall. To the sweat drop down your balls. Because, bitch, you look a mess. Okay? Talking about I bully. And, bitch, you look a mess. And what else? What's new? What's new? Hey, Sid. Bitch, come in here. Y'all got to see her. Ooh, blow up that picture, y'all. I mean, ain't no braids in the front. Girl, you couldn't strike a nerve. Bitch, you couldn't strike a nerve if I let you do open surgery on me, okay? The video's on Marissa, okay? Not on me, sweetie. I could never do none of this, okay? I could never refer to my child as a bitch, okay? Never. And I hope nobody else in here does and thinks it's acceptable. Or a bastard. But you such a good mother, Yin Yang. Which one are you? Yin or damn Yang? I can't keep saying both of their names. Which one are you? Because, girl, your hairline so far back, you look like you came off of the Star Wars. What's that thing named with the Star Wars? I am going to screenshot her aerial report, and I'm posting it, too. I'm telling you. I'm posting it. She came in here, and she said something that gives me the right to post her image. I said that I had to say, enjoy your misery and your company. You can, girl, thank you, girl. What's that name? What's that thing from the Star Wars with the head? Come on now, y'all know what I'm talking about. With the head big. He got a big forehead. What the name is? Silas. Bitch came in here looking like Silas. No, they ain't that. Hold on. Is it the Clone Wars? Come on, y'all, help me. I'm gonna post a picture side by side so y'all know exactly who I'm talking about, though. Girl, that girl is just like this damn thing. From the Star Wars. Girl. What's his name, child? Ooh, shoot, girl. Braids all the way to the back, girl. I don't know who the hell scalped you. But don't come in here mad with us about it. That's all I'm saying. Mad because somebody done scalped your ass and now you coming in here picking on us. Is it click on? Ooh, Sienna Jewel Predator a good one too. Predator a good one, but this one here got that bigger ass forehead. And that girl braids start way to the back, just like his hair. Ooh, shoot, y'all. When I show y'all who I'm talking about and put his picture next to hers, tell me I ain't just showed y'all something. Ooh, shoot. I can't believe that shit was real. I ain't even gonna give her. Well, it could be Predator 2. She could give a little Predator-ish. But that thing from Star Wars is a jack spitting image. But her braids is pushed back like the Predator. Girl walking here talking shit with the braids past her damn thing. She got half her head braided because the front part gone. This bitch got her hair braided with a whole Fred Sanford cut. Ooh, shoot. Some people don't even care. Girl, where is your friends at? Ain't one of them told you, sis, that's not it. They let you walk your ass out there. Just like that. You know you ain't got no damn friends. I know you don't. That's why you on here trying to fight for Marissa. Because you ain't got no friends. But I'm posting you on my damn page, too. I don't care what you say. Hey, Foreign Blood. It's a cross between y'all Predator and let me see if I can post that. I'm gonna see if I can post it in here. Cause honey, I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. Let me see if I can pull. Oh goodness, y'all. I'm just gonna have to post it, y'all. We're gonna leave her up on the wall. Okay, okay, Predator. I meant Vaughn's Universe. Girl, you walked in here, thought you was gonna eat down with them braids. Past your only half of your head braided. Did you get a discount for that? Cause you look like I don't know what that is, baby. You welcome. You is welcome, baby. I ain't seen a hairline like that since the Ying Yang twins came back out of retirement and they older and the top of their head had fell out and they was doing a show and Charlie had looked like they had seen better days. And that's what you looking like, my girl. Yeah, girl, you look a mess. And brought yourself in here and was smiling in the picture. You probably just got this hair done. I'm talking about ain't got no front. Like somebody scalped this motherfucker. Goodness. Marissa done sent you over here and ain't told you to take down that damn profile picture. Looking a mess. Girl, my people. Ooh, it's shoot. I want you to know that tension on your hair with them braids, that's just gonna keep your hair gone. It ain't gonna come back because of the hair, the tension that you putting on it, it's not gonna grow back, my girl. I'm just trying to tell you to help you. Take them braids out. And I'm gonna have you posted today. I want you to come back and take a look at yourself. You might ask that I take it down. But I want everybody to see. I'm gonna post it and I'm gonna leave it up for a day or two so everybody can see it. I want people to see because this is a mess. And I'm gonna tag you in it too. So you can see what I was talking about. Because I don't believe in talking about people behind their back. Girl, you look a mess. And came in here like that. Mel, you might got the right name. Ooh, and shoot. Soon as I saw that picture, that was all I could think about. Like, ooh, and shit, she let that thing on for Star Wars. Oh, shit. You better be positive, girl. Because you can't afford to be negative. Any more hard thinking will cause you to lose any more hair. You can't afford it. You holding on to what's left. Girl. Girl, what made you even come out them bushes? You should have stayed put. Marissa should have said somebody else. Girl. Ooh. Y'all, let's get back on Marissa, girl. Ooh, and shoot. You done confused me. Girl. I mean, this girl ain't got no front of the hair. Oh, Jesus, y'all, let's go. Come on, y'all.
It's not something I just do. You know, like I'm far from an abuser of my kids.
Now, we just showed you, Marissa, you far from an abuser of your kid. Now, don't think that you done sent what that girl name is, Vaughn's Universe. Yes, the Jackal, Mega Mind looking ass out here. And you done threw us off track. We saw you beat that boy and call him a bitch. A fat bitch. Okay? Are we gonna play it again? Because see, you ain't gonna come in here and cause no distraction. Vaughn's universe.
My mindset and how I'm definitely moving forward with my life, because ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be with a man that hates me. Lay down now.
Foreign Blood, have you ever seen
alone? What are you doing? You like, oh my God, why did y'all throw shit at me? What was that?
Stop
throwing stuff.
She throws it back. A little toy.
Fucking that bitch. Get out! Now! Why would you do that? Hold on, y'all. Time's getting a whooping. It's whooping time. Why the fuck would you throw that at my fucking head? I didn't mean it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Stop hitting me. That's all right. That's all right. Don't get me out now. Put your ass on lock. Now. Press that light and get in the shower. Or get another whooping.
Come on.
Get in the shower.
Mom.
Now. All right, you're getting another whooping. Get in the shower. All that fake crying, get in the shower. Y'all just messing up my room and every goddamn thing. Massimo, you about to get out because you up there.
But you said you don't abuse your children. Okay, Marissa. That ain't what we just saw. That ain't what we just saw. And you called him a fat bitch. That's what you said. Called him a fat bitch. And you know what I also find amazing? When you show stuff like this and people go out there and say, oh, you AI, you an avatar. What does that have to do with the fact of what we just saw? What? Exactly. That you called your son a fat bitch, a bastard. You threatened to send him away, yet you can send him to his father. But you don't. You verbally abuse him. But you're going to tell us that you don't. Okay, we hear you. Yes, what you say, Marissa?
Literally. Like, I haven't ever had no issues when it comes to my kids' safety my whole entire time of me having my kids. So I get it when people they just feel like they got something on you and want to critique you or use that against you or try to get you in trouble. However, there's nothing for me to hide. Yes, I could have.
Then why you took the videos down, Marissa? See, you didn't know all of the ones that you're on doing this stuff. That's why they up. That's why people still sending them, because we know you lying. We watched you. We know you a liar. You beat him and called him out of his name. Okay? You did that. So she said, I should never have showed my frustration that way on camera, or just the fact you heard in the background. I don't know what this is. It's an admission, but then it's not, because why couldn't you have said this out loud if that's your true feelings? But you typed it because you lack accountability. You don't really want to say you were wrong, because you just in the same breath on camera said you did nothing wrong. So do you admit that you did, or are you saying that you didn't? But keep going.
I meant that, yes, I've yelled or whatever at my children. However, a lot of it, obviously if I'm getting frustrated from it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely going to be more careful or whatever. And it's going to be hard for me not to probably show my kids, because I just feel like it's a part of me, in my journey. However, I'm going to try to refrain the best way I could from having my kids in my videos or just anything of that sort, because there's a lot of other things that I can do. But my kids are a big part of me, you know, but it's just the fact that there's so many evil people out there that want to use things against me. That's why at the end of the day, I want to protect my children, you know, and just me learning just an overall experience of how like the world, you know, can be, because I mean, look how they're treating me. But my kids, my kids are with me, and these are my kids, period.
What creator has said anything about your kids worse than what you said? I've not heard any content creator refer to your son as a bitch. I've never heard any content creator refer to your sons as fat bitches. You got mad because you want to say Bishop called your son out of his name, but he used the same name that you called him. You called him a bastard on camera. You said that.
So people have malicious intent to use something against me. It's far from that, okay? So yeah, that's basically it. So I'm just saying, like, leave it up to God, you know. But that's the thing also, like, if someone tries to report my channel for something or whatever, or out of a lie, whatever, just because they feel like they just want to see me go down and my channel disappear, you know, like, that's taken away from an income for my kids. So,
but what about other people? What about other people? Yes, I did see the long post she wrote about me and Trey. I'm gonna go over that next. Hey, the game ain't fair. I did see that. But my thing is this. What about other people? Nima Love said, I think Marissa is doing a celebrity news press. I agree, Sienna Jewel. Everybody shows concern for her children. She just don't want that. She wants what she wants, like a child, and nothing else. How we know these your kids? Somebody probably donated them to you. She don't get nothing herself. Nothing. Everything is a bag, a dry bag, a grift. Everything. Exactly, Miss B. What you gonna do when the people show up for them kids? The ones that you show online you abusing. There is no reason why, if you felt like you needed to physically discipline Thomas, you need to call him a fat bitch and lower his self-esteem about his image when you a fat bitch. Right, Sienna. A professional victim. Messy Subject said, girl, stop. You don't yell. You curse your children. You talk under your clothes in front of the kids. She definitely do that. And she abuses Thomas the most. Period. Thomas get it bad.
If somebody was to do that, say my page disappears due to somebody false reports or whatever, and nothing cannot get resolved, you know, within a certain time frame or whatever, that's taking away how I provide for my family. You know what I'm saying? So not only are people want to pray out to get me,
but my thing is, why don't you think about other people's family? Other people's family is not important to you, huh? So you can go and strike people's channel. You don't know if this is their only stream of income. You don't ask, you don't care, you don't communicate, you strike their channel. And when they strike your channel back, they wrong. I don't understand. Again, nobody is more important than Marissa to Marissa. Self-preservation. It's all about Marissa. We all dying to know and be Marissa. And that's all she thinks, and that's all she care about is Marissa. I. Y'all don't stop and think, if y'all strike my channel, what it's gonna do. How will I provide for my family? Well, how do you know what our channel does? Did you care? No, you had malicious intent. You spoke about it. What did you think was gonna happen? You told people you like to fight. You a fighter. Well, you wanted to fight. You called for the fight. You did that.
Are you even thinking about that this is something I provide for my kids? But you don't care about that though, right? You just want to see a mother go down, right? So,
bitch, you is not the only mother on YouTube. I'm a mother too, and you spoke about that too. So do you want to see a mother go down? Huh? Do you want to see a mom go down? What about how I provide for my kids? Huh? Oh, see, that go back to what I said last time. It's cool when you do it, but it's a problem when anybody else do it. You want to do what nobody else is allowed to do. Marissa, grow up.
oh, if that was to happen, I will obviously be without that income. Now, speaking on my income situation, and I am going to bring up the GoFundMe because I really do need help still with my GoFundMe. My GoFundMe is still up.
The Jackal says she the same person that ran a light, caused the accident, and then says she don't think she was at fault. Exactly. Marissa's never guilty of anything. Like, she never does anything. Nothing. Hey, I am Tequila Be Natural. Thomas is not 3, but he doesn't get to do age-appropriate activities. I agree. And I feel like she doesn't take that into consideration with him all of the time to try to find something that I can take them where both of them can have something to do. Instead, Thomas suffers. Okay? And I'm not telling her how to parent her child. If she feels like she's doing the best stuff for them, then that's fine. But we got an opinion, and we can't do chat on your live, so we have our own little corner that we chat on. You come over here harassing us, and then you get mad. Girl, you keep saying we lying. You don't beat your kids, and before we leave, we're gonna show you beating them again.
Of course, I just haven't been sharing as much because I've been busy and everything. And I literally just not too long ago took care of the, dealing with the office, that situation when I get the update. However, I still...
And I got a question. How is it that you said the girl sent you $3,000, you paid $3,400? In the live, you said you had a little under $1,000, a little under $1,000, which means you still had money left after you paid the $400 toward the rent that you contributed, right? Then you got $1,000 from YouTube. Now you're telling us you don't have the rest of the balance to pay the rest of it. So now you need help with November, and you need the other money. Y'all, listen up.
Said that I have a remaining balance of $1,138. Yes, I did receive money from my YouTube pay, but I was unable to pay. I'm not able to pay it. And
don't roll over that too fast. What did you say again? You're not able to.
Another reason is a balance of $1,138. Yes, I did receive money from my.
This is against YouTube policies. Keep posting that GoFundMe, Marissa. You can't do that. That's strictly against YouTube policy. You're panhandling on these people's site. That's against YouTube policy. So we gonna go right. Plus Thomas check now. You right. She got pedicure. She got a manicure. But you couldn't pay the rest of the money toward the rent? Oh, girl. So now you asking for money again. Oh, okay.
To pay, but I was unable to pay. I'm not able to pay it. And another reason is she did offer me a payment plan. So I'm not.
That means she offered me a payment plan and I agreed. So you big supporter, get ready. I'm gonna need $1,160 something more dollars. And I might need November too. So get ready. That's another what? 1,000 sound like. Okay.
I'm not sure what to do about that as of right now. However, at least I have that option. So I have to still all balance on top of November's rent. I'm just keeping it real. I am struggling to like find a job right now. I'm struggling like literally.
But I thought she said a job called her and the hours didn't work for her. The hours didn't work for her. She said the hours did not work for her schedule. But it sounded like a good job. So you struggling to find a job, or you just not taking none of the jobs? You know there's a difference.
I'm still gonna keep trying to apply, but I'm keeping it real. I'm like struggling. So it's like, I don't know. I could, like I said, I don't want to feel like I keep reaching out for help. At the same time, you know, this is my journey, and all I could do is be honest.
Y'all know this my journey. My journey of begging. This my journey, guys. This is the journey. I'm gonna need my supporters again. I am Tequila Be Natural says, I really think she has an income-based apartment and she just scamming. That's what Bishop said. That she was never behind, actually. Hey, in the bushes. Hey, oh yeah, I did say 7, but a lot of stuff happened. And so I wanted us to catch up on it. Because it's a lot going on, but I'm gonna recap and play the video again. I don't know if you saw this video already. Basically, she's saying that she don't beat her kids again, and everybody has beat their kids with a belt, but she don't beat her kids. And then in the same breath, she says that she did get frustrated, and she wrote that on the screen. So we'll go back to that part just so everybody could see that part again.
Upfront about my situation, and if I have anyone who would love to support me and my family, at least that's open, because I provide my GoFundMe, I provide my Cash App, everything's in my bio and description, and it's really just helping me and my family, and obviously for me to get back on the right track.
But you never on the right track. You can never pay your own bills. Never on the right track. Somebody just paid the past due months, and you said you had the rest of that money. Now you telling us you don't have it, and you need help paying that, and then you might need help with November too.
Pretty much, yes, I still need money to pay off the remaining balance, or at least a lump, something that I could put towards it, because she's gonna want some type of percentage, I believe. And then if anybody could help me with November rent until I'm at least able to try to get another income. Again, if I was to lose my YouTube channel, I will not be having this as income moving forward. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's very heartbreaking of what I'm going through. However,
Bitch, you lose that channel because you started stuff that you did not have to be in. You know, you starting things and you expect people to take this off of you and not say nothing back. I don't know who gonna do that. Miss B, I was thinking the same thing. This girl got to be on something. Something. Where is the money going? The kids only got 4 outfits each. I don't make no sense. Something going on.
to remain positive, and I just have to do what I have to do, I guess.
In the bushes, somebody gave her $3,000. She had $1,400 in the GoFundMe. She got her check from YouTube that was $1,000. Allegedly Thomas check. Where's the money? I'm reporting this one too because she's got that GoFundMe and she got that Cash App that is against their policies, and I'm emailing them too about this. I feel like letting her do it is going to create a wave of people that think it's okay to get on this channel and beg people for money. And she's asking for money all the time, every month. Thousands every month.
You know, moving forward. But I am going to list my GoFundMe for anybody who still would like to contribute to me and my family, of course. And then before I get off here, there's just some things I do want to clarify. because people love like I have really jealous people that, I mean, these people are trying to bring up my past. These people are trying to find old pictures of.
Wait a minute. How was that your past? That's your present. The jackal says, no, not just November, until after birth when she's ready to go to work for herself, because she's not trying to work and leave little Begonia. You're not lying, though. She ain't not trying to go to work. She said a job just called her and the hours didn't work for her, and it sounded like a good job. Now, why wouldn't you have taken that job and tried to figure something out? At least until you have the baby. At least you could have got maternity leave. But no, you ain't want to do that. No. Hoop and I be dead serious too. I don't know why you laughing, because I'm dead serious. And you know what? I only watch the video sometimes in the bushes so I can prepare, like, to know like what's coming. Is it worth reacting to? So I might skim through it. But I have a hard time watching them too. And I'm kind of over Marissa. The lack of accountability, the childish behavior. I'm not going to stop because she's not going to stop me from reacting. But I'm wanting to also cover some other things because, just to be honest, she's not even worth it. I'm reporting to GoFundMe as well. Marcus Baller says, one of my exes used to live in Atlanta, and she told me that there are many places that have programs that help people with their rent. She's most likely getting help, but want to be seen as... I 100% agree. There is so much more going on than what she is saying. Marissa has been doing this. I am Tequila Be Natural since 2022. Before that, if you go to her Facebook, she's been doing this for a long time. Can anybody help me? Can anybody do this? Girl. No Go Nee says she started tracking channels listening to Will. Now she not under the radar no more. And you two watching her 100%. See, she wants to hit people's channel. She wants to do things to people. And then when people respond to her, we attacking her. We're bullying her. We try to get her channel took. How is she supposed to provide for her family? So now they threatening to take. Y'all ain't even heard the mess. Girl, we ain't nowhere near through with some of the stuff that we saw. Let's keep going.
Of me, bring up old videos, all types of stuff, right? So I just want to speak on something though from like recently. I just want to clarify something. For one, I've never been a dirty female ever. I never gave that. So to hear people try to make it seem like I don't wash my hands or wipe my butt, whatever, that is so false. I am a clean person, okay? Over one incident that happened that wasn't even here, and I came home and I said how or whatever, whoop-de-doo. Like,
girl, it's not one incident. You change Momo and Momo lift them legs up like he 15 while you wipe him off and you proceed to eat. You don't wash your hands. You was in that kitchen cooking with Craig. You ain't wash your hands. You stuck your fingers. You ate stuff. You hand him garlic knots. You didn't wash your hands. You pick up that wine bottle. You pick up that box. You picking stuff off the spatula and off the spoons, and you just keep cooking. Using the same stuff you never rinse off. You just keep cooking. You are a dirty female. You just in denial about it. And maybe you don't know no better. But Marissa, you're not clean. And what you did in front of Will Doe was not your first time shitting in strange places. You admitted, and we played the video, that you shit in the bag at an Airbnb.
Like, that does not have nothing to do with me as an overall person, okay? I never had a cleanliness issue ever my whole entire life, and never been disrespected ever about my cleanliness, okay? I do not play. Another thing is, since people keep trying to, like I said, dig for things about my kids or assume things, I have boys. My boys are allowed to play with each other or whatever, who's older. However, me putting my son in the tub, he's okay. I know my kids better than anyone, okay?
It don't matter how well you know your children. People know their children all the time and they drown. A child can drown in a teaspoon of water. There is no reason why at 3-year-old he running his own bath water. He could be 3rd-degree burned. You seem to think by you saying you know your kids, it justifies the fact that you failing as a mother to even supervise the bare minimum of task, like giving him a bath, which would mean you need to run the bath water, which means you need to be in the bathroom, Marissa. We've watched you on live. What do you mean? And that same live where you beat Thomas, don't make me pull it up. Don't make me pull it up, girl. And so many other videos, you do not bathe that boy. He bathes himself.
I haven't ever had safety issues ever in my home when it comes to my kids. However, I do wash my son up. So that's another thing when I mean people are spreading false information. I let my son play in the bathtub, and then I wash him up and I take him out and I get him ready as I should. All this cheating.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Girl, you is lying. It's like you lied and said you don't beat your son. Girl, you just be lying for no reason in his own video. No, you don't. I think somebody said one time recently they saw you say that you had to give him a bath. You think if you do it one time, you change history. Look, y'all, I told y'all I bathed him. No. I was impressed that he run his own bath water. Marissa, you a liar.
Clean a tub, or she doesn't. How are you guys getting all this from a video?
What do you mean how? Bitch, the video is in your house. How? Oh my God, this girl here dumb. Marissa, the videos are from your live. What you mean? How? Thomas got out the tub and you told him to run more water. You did not go in there and clean that tub out. So all the dirt, germs, fungus, or whatever sticking to the tub from when Thomas just took a shower. All at the bottom of the tub and around the edges, and they just wherever he left them at. And then you put the stopper in the tub and you run Momo a bath. That is nasty. But you are the same person who cleaned your toilet out and then took the same sponge and cleaned your tub. So you don't know no better. You a lying, nasty person.
From a video. It's just all this stuff. And then I hear someone talking about my son saying he's supposed to be potty trained. He is potty trained, mind you. But usually when a kid gets potty trained.
And why he peed on that floor and you said he knew better? Why? Why he peed? He said he used it, but it wasn't in the toilet. Huh? Potty trained means he's consistently going to the bathroom on his own. And when he tells you he got to use the bathroom, you don't even take him. Tell him to go ahead. Girl, he's turning on autopilot.
Trains mistakes still happen. But for people to say he's pissing everywhere, this, that, and third, like, what? I never said such thing. It's like someone could just got all this negative just stuff to say.
It's not negative, it's true. Your son told you, yes, right, Miss B. Her son told her her butt was stained. Her butt stained.
You know, just speaking on my kids, like, that's just crazy to me. Like, how dare you talk about my kids, you know? So yes, definitely gives bullying, gives press. It gives definitely jealousy. People are just pressed about me, which is crazy. And it seems like they're trying to go to the extreme measures to try to, in their eyes, expose me or whatever. But I don't got nothing to hide at all. Literally, I do not got nothing to hide.
How we talking about your kids and you online calling them bastards? But we talking about them. But you the one that called them a bastard. You said it. You said your son was a bastard. You told us that. You said it. You said your son was a bastard. Now, I've also gotten a couple of other receipts. And we're going to play them too, Marissa. Let's see the next one. You want to tell us we wrong?
Mommy, let me get my car.
Move. Oh my God. You're not. Oh my God. No. I knew that was going to fucking happen. Get out. Always doing something, yo. What the fuck? Can you help me? Help me. Buy him one of them towels right there, Thomas. Come here. No, come here, because he spilled all this shit. Why? That's how you gotta lay his little ass down somewhere. I need help. Come here. Oh, fucking idiot. Fucking dummy. Get out my fucking room. I'm always doing some fucking shit. Thomas, I'm using this towel. You ain't helping anyway. Now, you gotta stay the fuck out my room and stop having drinks and stuff in here. You knocked out all this fucking shit in my room, yo. Ah! Idiot. You didn't have no business standing around my shit. Doing too fucking much. Spilling all this juice and all this fucking water and shit. Stay the fuck out of my room. Always making a fucking mess. Take your ass to fucking bed, yo. Just making messes and shit in my room. Stay the fuck out. Fucking idiots. Thomas, come get these Yeezy slides. They're all wet. Come get it. Put it in a tub or something. I don't know. Get it out of here. And hand me the spray. Yeah, hand me a spray out the kitchen, something. My floor gonna smell like fucking juice. Don't have him get me shit, because he gonna get a whooping. I don't want him in my fucking room. He do too fucking much. Like, what the fuck? Why tell him bring his fucking ass up in here? They're knocking over my stuff. Tired of this fucking shit with y'all.
Herb, it says, help me and my family.
I don't even know how you can clean them off. If your fucking ass doing
If you email me, I'll send you the link.
like, you're just adding to the mix and shit I need. Go. Go right the Yeezys off in the tub, because they got stuff all over them. You do too fucking much. Too fucking much. Don't come in my room.
So again, you said as a mother, you know there's never been a safety concern, you said? Is that what you told us? You've never had a safety concern? Let's go back to what you said and let us make sure that we understand you correctly, because I think that's what you said. But what we just saw, yeah. What'd you say?
Crazy. And it seemed like they're trying to go to the extreme measures to try to from a video. It's just all this stuff. And then I hear someone wash my son up. So that's another thing when I mean people are spreading false information. I let my son play in the bathtub, and then I wash him up and I take him out and I get him ready as I should. All this, she didn't clean the tub or she doesn't. How are you guys getting all this from a video?
You mean like the one we just showed you? Okay.
From a video. It's just all this stuff. And then I hear someone talking about my son saying he's supposed to be potty trained. He is potty trained, mind you. But usually when a kid gets potty trained, mistakes still happen.
This is off the subject, but I need her to get that filler in her lips dissolved because it looks a mess. It just look a mess. It look a mess. Marissa look old. Look at her. That filler is not giving what it's supposed to give.
But for people to say he's pissing everywhere, this, that, and third, like, what? I never said such thing.
Oh, don't make me pull that video. Yes, you did. You said your mattress was pissy. You asked him where he peed at, and he told you over there. You said, why would you do that? Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. You said you thought you smelled pissy. Yes, you did.
It's like someone could just got all this negative just stuff to say. Just speaking on my kids, like, that's just crazy to me. Like, how dare you talk about my kids, you know? So yes, definitely gives bullying, gives press. It gives definitely jealousy. People are just pressed about me, which is crazy. And it seems like they're trying to go to the extreme measures to try to, in their eyes, expose me or whatever. But I don't got nothing to hide at all. Literally, I do not got nothing to hide.
Marissa, if you ain't got nothing to hide, why you flagging all my videos like this where I show clips of you lying? Where I show clips of the truth. These are the videos you flagging. The ones that show that you beat Thomas and said, go ahead and call CPS. The one where you call him a bastard. And I'm sure after we end this live today, the one that you calling him a bad bitch, you gonna flag this one too. This because you want him down. Because I'm not saying what you want me to say, and I'm not showing things that support your lies. Right? You just said that you've never had safety concerns, and you've never had any safety concerns. What just happened, Marissa? Because that looked like a safety to me. Whatever fell, you jumped up and probably could have got hurt, and he was crying, and you cursed him out pretty good. And how you put your small child out of your room like that? How?
Tell y'all. Oh shit. Oh. I'm like bed bound. I can't move. I can't move.
Mommy, let me get my car.
Move! Oh my god! Oh my god! No! I knew that was gonna fucking happen. Get out! Always doing something, yo. What the fuck? Can you help me? Help me. Buy him one of them towels right there, Thomas. Come here.
Thomas got to do everything. Because your lazy fat ass don't want to do nothing. Thomas got to clean that up, and Thomas can't say nothing to Momo, but Thomas got to watch Momo and clean up all his fucking messes.
No, come here, because he spilled all this shit. Why? That's how you gotta lay his little ass down somewhere. I need help. Come here. Oh, fucking idiot. Fucking dummy. Get out my fucking room.
Miss B, too much sucky.
I'm always doing some fucking shit. Thomas, I'm using this towel. You ain't helping anyway. Now you gotta stay the fuck out my room and stop having drinks and stuff in here.
Always calling Thomas and treating him bad.
He knocked out all this fucking shit in my room, yo.
Now she cursing Momo out, y'all.
Ah! Fucking idiot.
Now
he had no business standing around my shit.
Cursing Momo out.
Fucking much. Spilling all this juice and all this fucking water and shit. Stay the fuck out of my room.
To a 3-year-old.
Oh, it's making a fucking mess.
To a 3-year-old, y'all.
Take your ass to fucking bed, yo.
Don't put him to bed.
Just make him.
Don't put him to bed. Ain't wash him. Take your ass to fucking bed. Oh, but we bullying you and we picking on you. What you doing to these kids, though? What would you call what you're doing to these kids? Because if anything, we definitely not bullying you. We're spreading awareness. You said we lying, we backing up what we saw. Our reaction to these videos, we saw this stuff. I don't care who got a problem with it. We ain't making nothing up. All of this stuff is true.
So yeah, but that's pretty much it. I just want to clarify. I'm gonna try to keep on making as much videos as I can, but I just want to throw that out there that people are doing things out of retaliation, because they're upset about me doing what is right. And
let's be clear, girl. Nobody ain't mad. You the only one pressed. You the only one sitting there feeling like you got to say certain things. Baby, you pressed. We're not. We're not. Nobody's picking on you. We've done videos, like I said, on other people. They didn't get mad. I can't talk about Ratiti Mommy's parenting skills. I never saw anything she did that's told me she treated her kids like this. Never called them a bitch, fat bitches, ugly, bald head, none of that. So why would we sit up here and critique her for that if she didn't do that? In fact, we complimented her children. They were beautiful. Kept hair was done. She in the shelter and they had done. And she got girls. She actually had their hair braided. You just want to control the narrative. I complimented Deasia Tamia. I complimented Ayana. Her kitchen was clean. What could I say? Very reasonable, very normal life, right? But because we watch you and we talk about things that you don't agree with, you mad. The Jackal says the Chronicles of Momo and Begonia, the road to the final straw. Episodes are coming soon. Betty Daisy says, hopefully Thomas gets into sports and lets all his frustration out that way. It's going to be traumatizing having Marissa as a mother. In the bush, it says, like somebody said, imagine how she treats them when she's not online. It's horrible. I Am Tequila Be Natural says she lost custody of Thomas when he was 3 and got him back when he was almost 7. He's now 11 and been living in struggle and dysfunction ever since she got him. When she got him, she had that drama going on with Momo Daddy, and she was pregnant with Momo. Herb says, curse words are the only words she can pronounce. You ain't never lied. The only one she ain't got no issue. Oits and everything else is hard, but she could cuss though. Miss B said Thomas wants to go back with his dad's family. She won't let that check. You know she ain't gonna let that check go. These kids, Anima Loves is gonna need therapy. Okay, Marissa likes to create narrative. Instead of people coming in here talking about we miserable, watch what we showing you and be a neutral third person and tell me this normal. Tell me this is normal. This how you treat your kids?
It's to the point where they're just now spreading false things about me, just trying to get me shut down. However, if this channel was to disappear, baby, I'm starting fresh with my life. Maybe this is a wake-up call to me to get away from all these evil people that...
Girl, what you gonna start fresh and do? Because you don't get a job and keep none. You've been struggling before YouTube. You spread them wide and thick to get this far on YouTube. And we gonna move on. How many crash outs it is on the internet? Do you know how many other topics we could discuss? I do want us to discuss, maybe some of the Charlie Kirk stuff. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the food stamps. Let's talk about politics. What's going on in the government? There's so many things we could talk about. Why do you think you're the only topic of discussion? Did you a crash out? Nah.
Is attacking me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm always going to think positive in this situation or whatever. So that's pretty much all I got to say. Thank you guys for watching. Be blessed. And yeah, y'all, I'm just doing what I gotta do for me and my family, pretty much. Thank you guys. Have a good day.
Oh, she wasn't done, guys.
And one thing I also would like to mention is this person that is like been doing everything towards me, use my content, everything. I mean, it's Press. Mentioned something like
it's Presh.
like I never had like, or I guess like,
take your time, Marissa. Sound it out. Think everything through. Take your time.
Had income, or which where I'm always having a financial like issue. And I just want to say something about that. There's some truth to that. Yeah.
Mind you, again, this person does not know me personally, and I do not know this person. So if there's truth to it, me not knowing you and you not knowing me, why is that important? The evidence is how you always begging, how you always leave a job and talk shit. That's the evidence. You can't take care of yourself, but you talk shit like you can.
As my whole life, I never really had a good paying job ever. Ever. I never had a good paying job ever. And obviously I would love to have a great paying job, but I haven't ever got one. Doesn't mean I can't eventually have one if, you know, depending on the type of job that I'm going for.
First of all, Marissa, what are you doing to work toward getting a good paying job? Let's start right there. Because see, you're the type of person that don't want to do the work, but you want it. You want the outcome. People should pursue you to give you things. And that's not how the world works. You make no efforts, but come with this sympathy train. I've never had a good job. How many people haven't and bought houses? You know how many people haven't and doing good? I don't know where Ayana works, but it looks like the service industry. You could do that. But you're too good for that, you think. It don't matter how good of a job you get, Marissa. You one of those people that's not good with your finances, you gonna be in the same situation. Because you know everything, and at the same time, nothing at all. You don't fucking listen. You couldn't keep a job at Sephora. You couldn't keep a job at the hotel. How you gonna keep a high-paying job when you don't take direction well? When you can't take criticism?
You know, or maybe what type of background may have to qualify for that job. But yeah, a lot of the times I may be in maybe a situation because, for one, I never really had a good paying job. Ever.
There's people out here doing what they got to do and making it off of Instacart. It's people out here doing what they got to do and making it off of Uber Eats. Just called doing what you got to do. You got all this can do, will happen, everything gonna work out attitude about begging. You need to apply that attitude to everything else in your life. And applying for jobs. Because faith without works is dead. You're not gonna have a good paying job. You're not even trying to get it. What's supposed to come to you? They're supposed to come up to you and offer you the job? While you make all these demands about what you could and can't do? Marissa, I'm tired of you. You just want people to feel sorry for you. And I'm just over it, and I find it quite frustrating and childlike. Right, the Jackal. This is the first sign that you might not be a boss. Okay? Nima Love says, how you never had a good job or ever had a relationship but have 3 kids. So if you ain't never had a good job, you know you can't afford these kids you have. She can't get high paying job, illiterate, right, Miss B? A lot of places are hiring. It's about to be Christmas. I agree, Chanel B. A lot of places. Seasonal workers. Barbara Spikes Nam says her problem is she think everyone is jealous of her. So her attitude display that and get her in trouble. Or you either her friend, like this is it, chicken and shrimp. Oh, we was friends. They doing me dirty. You shouldn't even form those type of relationships with colleagues. What are you doing? You too old for somebody to have to tell you this. You let relationships form organically. In the bush, it says, Allie, exactly. And not just laying around begging and waiting for a handout. 100%. Successful people don't do that. They don't lay around begging all day. Tubu says she doesn't want a job. She wants to beg without criticism. I 100% agree with that. Right, the Jackal coming from a self-proclaimed boss and never been a boss in her life. That's the subject say a boss at begging. Monique, that's right. Her mama was trying to tell her that. But what did she say? She can't talk to her mama. Her mama criticizes her too much. Right, Nima loves. She said she argued with the co-workers at the corn site because they questioned her name and she got mad. Argue about anything. Stupid stuff. You arguing mute points that don't matter. They matter to you. Girl.
So I just wanted to just clear the air on that.
Check out this beautiful new roof we just finished installing right here at a customer.
But wait, y'all, she was not done. She went on to post about me.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, West Indie Collection. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Glad
Money Boy Trey. First of all, she posted that video, and then today she posted additional saying, "Good morning. If anyone would like to help send a donation to my GoFundMe or Cash App for my remaining balance of rent of $1,163 and also towards November rent now. Remember, it could be or November rent, but now it's and November's rent. I have not got a job yet, been a struggle, and now my YouTube channel may be gone in 7 days, which I would not have no income due to someone false reporting my old content as copyright. If you're a true supporter that I know, feel free to email me." Now, when did they tell you your YouTube channel gonna be going in 7 days? But y'all, somebody was on that ass, okay? Somebody smart. Karen White, smart woman, sound like, not easily scammed. Karen says, I'm going to start from the bottom. I'm sorry, y'all, and work my way up because it's not in time order. So I'm going to just start from the bottom. Fancy IU said, "You have been doing this for years. You really expect the internet to fund your life. Tell the truth. You get assistance. You are soliciting donations because you don't want to work, and nobody is jealous of you." That was one person. But baby, Karen was on that ass, baby, like white on rice. Karen said, "It seems you all over the place. Now you're saying your channel is going to be gone in 7 days? Can you post the email from YouTube so everyone can know that you're not making anything up because you haven't posted anything and anyone can say what you're saying? And it looks like you're saying all of this because now you're asking for money again. It's a bad look, Indy. Looks like you're trying to get all the money you can, mama. So Indy says, you got all these opinions. Leave me alone, respectfully. Karen said, wow, you're being rude for no reason. I just struck a nerve. Will do. So somebody else says to her, they always strike a nerve with her. Look at folk are dealing with. So somebody else says, if you don't want people's opinion, get a job, West Indy. Your issue is not everyone else's. Then a person came back and says, this is just what has been reported. Her begging monthly, wanting someone to support her. And a new person says, anything that goes against what she says, you're a hater or jealous. Everybody know what time it is with her. So somebody else says, she was just getting her nails and toes done. Shopping spree for the kids when she should have been at Walmart for them to get more. Now she back out here about the rent. Someone paid her up for the back rent. Now she here again. Here she goes. So that same person, Fan IU, said, you don't want opinions, just money. That's Marissa Truth. She don't want to hear nothing nobody got to say. Marissa want money, okay? You're not paying her. You get off her page respectfully. So then she goes and decides that she's going to write about me and Money Boy Trey. So she said, Money Boy Trey has reported falsely using my old videos as copyright. I do not know this dude. He seems so pressed about making content off of me. Too worried about my past. He just been watching me. He never even discovered my YouTube. I posted those videos. Girl, what are you saying? He is doing all of this out of retaliation. He been reacting to your videos, girl. He been mad. He the one that uses me in the videos and not the other way around. Girl, please. He has aliases with other channels as well. They stalk my Facebook and all. I don't even promote my Facebook on here. That is horrible to always click up to talk trash about me and my kids. Always include the kids, y'all, including my unborn child. They misuse the FAIR Act. Girl, what do you say? I'm trying to piece this shit together. It's more than a copyright issue. Stop saying they speak on what I share. It's my story. They are spreading lies and being hateful, clearly. I have every right to fight for my children. Who fighting against you for the children? You beating the hell out of them. According to Allie, so jealous and pressed about me. She uses old pics of me, just trying to dig for whatever to harass and bully me. No, you threaten people. You said you gonna fight and you a fighter and what you would do if you was in front of people. So I asked you what you gonna do to me, what the girl did to you. Yet you all never seen what she actually looks like. And she a mom. How you know I'm a mom? How you know? Huh? You don't even know me. You jealous, Marissa. Can you even have kids? Because you jealous of me. But makes videos mocking my unborn baby. I ain't mocking the baby. The baby, the shirt says about to be in a shelter. Because that's what your ass finna be. Because you don't want to get no job. Okay? That's not about the baby. That's about you. Nothing was never derogatorily said about the baby. Nothing. I never said, oh, the baby gonna be ugly. Oh, the baby gonna be bald head. Oh, the baby gonna be handicapped. That was never said. Never. Everything I said was about your living arrangements for unborn child. For the unborn child is what I spoke on. That you cannot provide. That you're going to be begging people to provide for this child. How was that wrong? Thus far, you've proven me right. Let's keep going. I'm so jealous of her. Yeah. But makes videos mocking my unborn baby. Something not right. Again, they're trying to profit off me, especially if they monetize. I'm not monetized, boo. I'm not. So what about it? They too invested in me calling me all these names, but don't they make money elsewhere instead of consuming their time too worried about me and my children? I do make money elsewhere, my boo, and I react to you too. What's the problem? Why you mad? Why you trying to count my money? Ain't you tell us don't count your pockets? We can't tell you what to do with your money? Why you worrying about my money? See, that's the problem. You want to do the very things you tell us that we can't do. I'm not on the internet begging. I'm not putting my daughter on the internet begging for money and my kids out here begging. Y'all, honey, go get the other kids so I can do a YouTube video and tell them how we struggling, me and the kids. No, that's not me. That's you. That's you doing it. Not me. I ain't recording myself saying I'm going to start selling coochie. And you keep saying old videos. Some of these videos only 6 months old. So they're not old. They're not old at all. You just mad that they coming back up. That's all. Anywho, let's keep going. Calling you names when you told us you was a whore, you did corn, and people mad at you selling yourself, but oh well, you did it. But now you mad because we calling you hoes? What? Weren't you a whore? I'm confused. Shake my head. If my channel goes, at least they can't use my content or nothing new. Having people email them stuff about me and how I am with my kids. Who did that? Who did that? This girl is delusional. That is against fair use. What is against fair use? Having people email me? Who emailed me? Who did I have email me about how you is with your kids? I thought you said nobody knows you and nobody hear your family. That's how I know you're lying. Straight bullies. And I do not be tuned in they videos. How you know what I be saying? Huh? How you be quoting me? How you play my video in your video? You said it on there. You're playing my video right now. You showed them my video. Somebody sent it to you, and that's how you found it. Marissa, you a joke. I'm just gathering evidence and trying to protect mine as I should. Y'all, Marissa unhinged. Whoo, Marissa is unhinged. I just wanted us to come and talk about this, y'all, because this was a lot, honey. When I read all this, ooh, shoot. I was like, she done lost. Listen, the cheese has slid off the fucking crackers, okay? The marbles have left the jar. Lost. They're gone. I feel bad for all the kids. She doesn't go to the bathroom with Momo. It's a lot. There is no punctuation. Yeah, you're right. Punctuations is all over the place, but in places where they should be, there's none. And then it's 2 dots instead of 3. And some of the word, like, I don't know. It's a lot. I'm just, we read it. Marissa a joke, okay? But anyway, y'all. Oh, yeah, you might be blocked, Jackal, because it ain't on there. But I just wanted to give y'all a heads up. I'm sure she's going to be back today. Because the video we did yesterday, she struck it. So, it is what it is. Anyway, y'all stay tuned. Turn on your push notifications. Subscribe. If something goes on, we might be back later. But bye for now, guys. Thank y'all for spending some time with me today. Bye.